For most people, this is Web 3. A chaotic, confusing universe of competing projects, warring tribes, and the language that feels intentionally impossible to understand. It looks like a random collection of stars, each one screaming for your attention. But this isn't just chaos, it's a distraction. It's the crypto casino, a grand illusion designed to keep the masses confused and gambling on froggy doggy Inu coins, while the real architects are quietly building an entirely new universe in the back rooms. As I dug deeper, I found a map that gets us past the casino floor. It reveals that this isn't a random collection of bets. It's a creation story. A sequence of just 4 paradigm-shifting innovations that built the entire digital world as we know it. Most of what you see out there is a copy, a remix. But the originals, the paradigm shifts, they give us the map. A map that makes sense of everything. And it all begins with the discovery of a new law of physics. Before 2008, the digital world was fleeting. Data could be changed, copied, or deleted without a trace. Then, a mysterious creator known as Satoshi Nakamoto published a white paper that introduced the blockchain. Think of it as the discovery of digital matter. For the first time, we could create a shared, unchangeable history book that wasn't owned by a single person or corporation. This is the core principle. Each block is cryptographically chained to the one before it. So, if you try to change a single piece of data from the past, you break the entire chain. This creates the immutable record, a single source of truth that is secured by math, not by a powerful intermediary. This new law of physics redefined digital trust and created the bedrock for everything that followed. So, with a new physics comes the first element. Bitcoin was the first creation forged from this new digital matter. And its purpose was singular: to be a form of money free from any central control. It became known as digital gold. Unlike traditional currencies that can be printed at will by governments, Bitcoin's supply was hard-coded, so only 21 million will ever exist. This programmatic scarcity, enforced by the network, made it the perfect reserve asset for this new universe. A store of value independent and sovereign. But it was just one element. The universe was still empty. In 2015, the next great paradigm shift occurred. A young programmer named Vitalik Buterin, who was a contributor to the Bitcoin codebase, felt the technology could do more. He asked, what if this new digital matter could be programmed? The result was Ethereum. If Bitcoin was digital gold, then Ethereum was the creation of digital land, a new continent where anyone could build. And what was the first thing the pioneers built on this new land? A city dedicated to finance. This bustling metropolis of decentralized exchanges and lending protocols is the very same financial district we covered in the last video. The land enabled the city. But this new continent came with a fundamental trade-off. Ethereum's architects chose to build a perfect, unbreakable foundation that anyone could build on. But the price for that perfection was speed. They had built a city of cobblestone streets instead of superhighways. So as the financial district grew and millions of people tried to move around, the city became gridlocked. The tolls to use the roads, the gas fees, they skyrocketed. And the buildings were still tethered to the old world, with their front doors hosted on centralized servers. As I dug deeper, I realized our financial district and digital city analogy was just one layer of a much grander map. In fact, calling the internet computer a digital city may have been an undersell. The pioneers had built a city, but they hadn't yet created a world. A self-sustaining world needs its own atmosphere, its own power grid, its own resources. The third paradigm shift was the raw frontier, but the fourth was the creation of the biosphere. In 2021, the internet computer was launched, and it represented the fourth and final paradigm shift. It was designed from its first principles to be the true world computer, a self-sustaining digital universe that directly solves the trilemma's choice. How? First, it created its own atmosphere. Its advanced smart contracts called canisters can serve web content directly to users, severing the dependencies on centralized cloud services. Second, it built its own power grid. With its reverse gas fee models, developers pay for computation, making applications free for users. And finally, it was a world built for infinite expansion. Its subnet architecture allows for networks to scale by adding more capacity, ensuring that it can never become congested. This wasn't just another continent. This was a living planet. So, this is the map, a declassified creation story. 4 paradigm shifts that built a new universe. Blockchain gave us the matter. Bitcoin gave us the gold. Ethereum gave us the land to build the first city, a powerful financial district that proved what was possible. And the internet computer gave us the self-sustaining world to build the rest of civilization. This isn't a story of competition. It's a story of evolution, where each creator inherited the breakthroughs and the limitation of the one before them. They didn't build this universe together, but what they built works together. The result? A cooperative ecosystem where each level plays a crucial and distinct role. The chaos of the crypto casino is designed to keep you from seeing this map. They want to keep you confused. They want to keep you gambling. But the real builders, the true apprentices, we know the truth. The map is now declassified, which leaves us with the most important question of all. Now that the 4 paradigm shifts are complete, what's next? Is it the explosion of mass adoption? The dawn of true on-chain AI revolution? Or the great reset of traditional finance? Let me know your thoughts. And as always, stay blessed.